Chrisean Rock. I got so scared. See Chrisean Rock. They told me Chrisean Rock is there. I got so scared, guys. I was like, my heart dropped. I was like, what the fuck do I do? I went in my room. I locked the door. I was like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? Aya and her friend were like, oh, by the way, Chrisean Rock is here. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, she's in the restroom. And I was like, there's no way. My heart dropped, bro. I was packing my shit. I was like, I'm leaving. There's no way I'm gonna see Chrisean Rock. I got so scared. See Chrisean Rock. They told me Chrisean Rock is there. I got so scared, guys. I was like, my heart dropped. I was like, what the fuck do I do? I went in my room. I locked the door. I was like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lisa Bonet, and I am back with another video, bringing y'all the latest in these social media streets, okay? Thanks for tapping into Bonet Media. Let's get into this. Now, if y'all have not heard, okay, Blueface has finally come out officially and said that Chrisean Jr. is not his son. And we're like, duh, right? We already knew this, okay? But now, and this is not the first time I've said this, we are deeply concerned about Junior, all right? More than ever. And I'm going to let you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. And to me, this has been a dark situation, okay? This has been a dark situation. Now, let's talk about something that's been weighing on a lot of people watching this situation unfold, okay? Let me go ahead and take this down. Because the more that you watch what's happening between Blueface and Chrisean Rock, the more it starts to feel like something deeper is going on. All right. I don't know if you guys have this eerie feeling like I have this eerie feeling, but it just seems like a dark situation. All right. Let me go ahead and take this down for you guys. Hold on, y'all. And let's go ahead and get into this. Now, like I said, you guys, and honestly, part of me believes that Blueface was trying to distance himself from Chrisean and just the whole situation that is surrounding Junior right now. Now, and it's not just because of the drama, but because he may not want to be attached to whatever could happen next. All right. Like I said, this is a dark situation. All right. And I hate to take it there, y'all, but stay with me. Okay. Now, this is just speculation. But when you look at the pattern of behavior, the constant online chaos, and the way this situation keeps escalating, it's hard not to ask questions, right? It's hard. Because the truth is, this whole story has always felt heavy. Even though we've made kind of light of it and labeled it the circus, it's more like a trip to the insane asylum. Okay, it's not an amusement park. An amusement park and a roller coaster ride, which I'm guilty of, is fun and thrilling, right? And it ends and you're still alive and you go get popcorn afterwards, right? This is not that, you guys. This is not that. Now, Chrisean has spoken openly about the pain and trauma, that she carries from her past. And sometimes when people carry that much unresolved pain, they end up reacting to the world from a place of constant emotional triggers. This is the pattern that we see from Chrisean. This is why it looks so bleak to me and why I'm deeply concerned about Junior. Now, let me make this clear. That doesn't make someone evil, but it can make the situations extremely unstable. Hello. Especially when a child is involved. And that's where people start feeling uncomfortable. This is what makes me uncomfortable, right? Because if we're being honest, a lot of viewers feel like Junior was caught in the middle of the relationship war already. Okay. This is our 5th year going through this, right? You think we kind of had a 2-year hiatus because Blueface went to prison for 2 whole years? But then he got back out on the streets and it was like he never left. I don't know how strangely that happened, but we all experienced it. We watched it. Okay? He fell back into the same routine. I mean, he fell back into the same algorithm. Okay? The same internet. The same Blueface. Like, he never left. Which is crazy to me. I mean, I'm not mad. But from the beginning, it seemed like the baby was tied to the relationship with Blueface more than being protected from it. Okay? Almost like, I don't know, like the child became a connection point, a way to hold on to someone who kept pulling away. And once, Blueface publicly rejected her, and the relationship collapsed officially, because I think it was hanging on by a thin thread. All right. After the whole, move back, I give you 40K if you can have, my son walking before his 2nd birthday. After that, I feel like it was already a thread, right? A thin thread. But I think what really just made it official is when Blueface publicly rejected her and the relationship collapsed officially. Something about the situation seemed to shift. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. All right. Now, you guys remember the play date. All right. And why? First of all, why was y'all playing on our top? Okay. You guys remember also when Carlissa said someone had snuck her some DNA, but then she never really released the DNA test results. And then she went on to say, well, I already know Junior's mine. I feel like something was bubbling right then under the surface. It's just that they like to play a lot of fucking games with us. All right. They like to play with our heads, y'all, for clout, for views, for money. Let's keep that in mind. But I'm getting ready to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's start out with the play date. And remember, this was the very first day that Blueface had got out of prison. He hadn't even been free for 24 hours. Okay. It was a total show. All right. Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And I will be in the chat, you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. Your POV is always welcome. Just talk to me nice. All right. Let me see, y'all. Let me take this down and go ahead and bring this up for y'all. Because it's getting scary. Okay. If I may say so myself. It's been scary. Now, let me go ahead and bring this up. And let's go ahead and take a look at this, y'all. Now, let's see. Is this it? Let me see, y'all. I think this is it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. I might skim through it. I don't know, but
Jonathan looked literally lost, didn't he? Like he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. He trying to be there and play with all the kids. All you had to do was chill out and sit down. You know he got a woman already. All you had to do was let him spend the day with all 3 of the kids. You didn't have to put Jaden's kids on there.
All right. Back to the regular scheduled programming. Other than that, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all in the comments and on another video. All right.
There you go. boy big. You right there?
Oh, you so happy. What's up? You miss me?
Oh my God.
Yeah, all right.
What's up?
Love you, man.
Oh, we got the last one. Say what's up to baby brother.
Wait, what's game?
Say hi, baby brother.
Ah,
Baby brother.
baby brother.
Yeah. Say what's up, big brother. Yeah, we getting this shit all the way together, man. You know what's up.
It's right now. Where your camera at? What is it called? What is the link called, Carlissa?
Come on now, you tripping now. You doing
We
too
on
much.
live. No, we not.
Doing too much, though.
See, look, nobody want to be real on camera. Girl, I can hug you. I can hug you.
She asked not to
Girl, look.
Sonny, stop.
Look. Right, everybody's so weird. So we not kumbaya. Dang. Dang. So y'all can record me, but I can't record y'all.
Oh, you can record me.
Oh, dang. I was thinking about it like this. Oh, you holding on?
Oh, look at Junior.
Baby Jesus. He Porter now. He not Junior. Junior, but if he kept Malone.
He still be Junior.
No, I don't like that. Mm-mm. Junior. What about CJ? Who's CJ?
CJ, I like CJ. I like CJ.
Of course you
Or
do.
Sonny. I like Sonny too.
Sonny, I call
For
baby
me.
Jesus.
For me, Sonny. Only I can call him Sonny.
All right, Sonny.
Only I can call him Sonny.
Come on, JJ.
All right, well, look, everybody fraud, y'all. Everybody fraud. Because everybody's beefing. Everybody just be doing stuff for clout. I'm trying to reconcile. She fake trying to reconcile. So I can't give you a hug, but you can go live and talk about your grandson. That's crazy. But I don't know.
As y'all can see, it's already not working. Okay, everybody's trying to play it off and act like everything is good, but she low-key throwing jazz back. Well, I can record, but you can't record. Going over there with that type of energy, it will never work. And this is how I knew that it was over already before it even started. The man ain't even been out 24 hours. Okay, the fact that he already had a girlfriend. So I feel in his mind, he wasn't about to F with Chrisean anyway. Okay? But what happened is she took that 72 hours that they were together and ran with it. We're going to watch a little bit more, but I want to kind of let you guys know what I'm thinking and why I'm showing you this video. Okay?
I'm be honest, I'm about to go because, you know, I'm about to enjoy them getting to know each other. And why y'all acting like I can't compare and be here? Shit. I trust his thoughts, but I don't know I trust all them other people that be around this nigga. You feel me? And I'm far away, so y'all need to stop playing with me.
She's just the agent of chaos and just wants to talk. And you want to know why? Because she's not the center of attention. Girl, what is wrong? Sit down. Just leave. This is what happened. She talked out both sides of her freaking mouth. Okay? I'm going to leave so, they can get to know each other. But I don't trust the other part of them. Girl, which one is it? Either you're in or you're out. You are an agent of chaos. And if you are not the center of attention, everything is all wrong. You got a problem with this person. You got a problem with that person. You're trying to reconcile, but then you're still kicking up dust and bringing the heat to the situation. This is what you call an agent of chaos. Okay? An agent of confusion. This is the type of energy that this woman brings to every situation that she is in. Every room, she sucks the air out of the room. The joy, the peace, yet that's all she preaches. But we never see it. We never see it.
Honestly, gotta be good.
Yeah, just PSA. I didn't approve for no crackheads to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. One thing for sure and two things for certain. You bitch go on live talking about, oh, and if you talk about my son and anybody that talk about my son and this is what happens to them and da-da-da-da. No, and if play about my kids or disrespect my kids or disrespect me about my kids, yeah, we gonna see how far I'm willing to take you. I'm not no buster about my kids, okay? I don't let anybody just play with them. I don't let anybody just be around my kid. I don't let anybody, it ain't like that over here, okay?
What?
Play that over. You guys want to go bowling?
Yeah.
Bowling, 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 bowling.
She made it so weird, right? That it had to be play date over. Now remember, Chrisean was not invited to the arcade. She popped up in a black truck. She was not invited to the arcade. Okay? She wasn't. And I think it's at this moment, and it's always been, that this is why she made it a package deal. That it was not no Chrisean Jr. without her. All right? And that made it super awkward and super weird. Now, let's go ahead and get into what Carlissa had to say. All right? This was, I think, a few hours after everything had happened, and what's her name? Jaden came down there and was like, play date over. I laugh every time at that. It ain't nothing funny, but she just makes me laugh. They should be like, play date over. Now, before I let you hear what Carlissa had to say, I want you guys to see the altercation that happened, okay? So I'm going to have to take this down, and then we're going to come back to this, okay? Stick a pin in it. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I see where we're at. Okay, 811. Oh, this is Carlos King on YouTube, okay? All right, now, so hold on, y'all. Let me go. And I want to show you the altercation that she had, well, almost had, with Jayden and her fighting the security guard. This is the energy that she brings. And you wonder why it's a shit show and shit's falling apart. Okay? Let me see. Hold on. Now, Chrisean Rock tries to fight Jayden Alexis while with Blueface and his mom. I want you guys to see this. All right?
What's your baby gonna do when you grow up? Bro, all that shit you talking about. Okay. Real shit. Okay. Okay.
Go crazy. John, get your trash. Yes, he is. He's very beautiful. He's very beautiful. She's amazing.
He ain't retarded.
Who said he was retarded? You the one call your own son
Nigga,
retarded.
shut up. Y'all keep, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You hide behind that guy. You know why? You know why you hold
why?
Oh, shut up. Play date over.
Just over here. Let it go. Hey.
Hey, Chrisean, chill out, Chrisean. Chill out.
I don't see not one bitch here. Oh God, where the bitch Angela at? Where Jaden at? Oh, white man, shut the up.
Don't do that. Just watch your mouth. Let's do it.
We're related. What are you, man?
You know what time it is? Come on, man.
You keep saying what time it is. What time it is?
Watch your mouth.
All right, I'll watch my mouth. I'll watch my mouth, but you knew what I meant.
The way you talk around.
But you knew what I meant. Oh, y'all need to turn this fucking camera on so we can actually on for real. All this phone we are watching.
I'm not gonna get in here on any days I'm not prepared.
When people don't have places to live, John, that's not how it works.
She's been here the whole time. She ain't been here the whole time. I'm sure she got some little shack with somebody. She go back to every night.
Bodine got a message. She really
know she
needs a
did.
place to stay right now.
I know she needs a place to stay. But to her, she thinks she doesn't need a home.
So maybe you should help her get like a 1-bedroom or something.
You hear what I said?
What?
She doesn't think that she needs a home. So until she thinks that she needs a home, I can't even work toward that with her. Get me? All I can do is just try to get my son and make that right. When she decides, okay, I need stability, then I'll give that to her. And I've outgrown that era, so I'm gonna carry myself, you know? I'm not gonna. Come on, you don't see how I do it. These some handsome kids, man.
Very handsome kids.
They all
Beautiful and handsome.
Yo, this is crazy, bro. I know Carlissa is love.
What the hell? Okay, shout out to Everything Entertainment. That's where I got this clip from. Now, this is why she made it a package deal. She didn't feel like she needed somewhere to stay because she thinks she's some type of gypsy. Okay? She doesn't want anything stable. But the thing about it in this situation is she wanted to live with Blueface. This is what she had in her little pea brain of hers. When he got out, she thought somehow they miraculously were going to be together. And that 72 hours did nothing but feed into her fantasies. Okay? And this is how it resulted in, fast forward, Blueface saying, you can leave a junior, but you can't come in. Okay? And understandably so. Okay? We've heard how she threatened him and how she acts. Y'all see the energy that she brings. Somebody even in the chat was like, nobody wants to deal with her. We saw this at Streamers University. Okay? We saw it at the prom. We see it everywhere she goes. She falls out with people and burns bridges. Nobody wants to deal with that type of energy. Okay? Now, after Chrisean and Blueface spent that 72 hours together, something went wrong. Something fell off. This is where they fell off at. Okay? I don't know why they want us to think that it just happened. No. Now, the reason why I say this is a couple of things, all right? Number one is what I just showed you. Number two is recently, when Carlissa just spoke out on this, she mentioned that they were supposed to go on a swim date. Remember when she said she was going to take all the kids to go swimming, and Chrisean denied. Chrisean refused. Remember, she did not want to go and let them take Chrisean Jr. to, I think it was a local water park or something like that. That happened when Blueface first got home. I don't know for sure, but I doubt that Carlissa is talking about something that just happened. Another reason why I say that is because of the text messages that Chrisean has leaked. All right. And we are going to take a look at that. Okay. We're going to take a look at the messages that Chrisean has leaked. All right. Now, before we do that, and let me put a pin in that. Let's go back and listen to what Carlissa had to say, okay? Because we're going to complete this little scenario that I have for y'all, all right? So I got to go back. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Stick with me. Okay. Now, let me go back to where we were. Go ahead and take a listen to Carlissa's live, all right? Let's go.
I just want y'all to know that people is playing on the internet. They're playing games. They're playing games right now. All I asked was for her not to touch me. I had nothing against her bringing her child, whatever. She stalked us. She pulled up in a black truck. Nobody asked for her to come, but I get it. That's my son's possible child. She brought the child. That's what he's supposed to do. But touching me and touching my hair and all of that other stuff, I asked Chrisean 2 or 3 days ago if she wanted me to take the baby up to the jail with the other kids, and she called me all kind of, and I'm going to post it so y'all know that this is her playing her shenanigans. She called me all kind of, told me I'd never see her son, stay away from her, all of that shit. She's playing internet games. She's playing with my grandkids. She's playing with her own child. She's playing internet games right now. I'm going to post the messages where she is literally cussing me out, threatening me and everything, when all I asked her was, do you want me to bring the baby up there? No, I don't want you touching my hair today and trying to be extra friendly so you can get Journey on camera so Jaden can come up there and destroy the grandkids' whole moment with their dad after 2 years. You would do that? You would do that? She attacked my security guards on camera, federal agents. She attacked the security guards on camera. It's on camera. She attacked the security guards. Jonathan is caught in the middle of the worst experience of his life, y'all. Y'all need to pray for him because he is really trying to do the right thing, and people is playing internet games and don't really give a fuck about their kids. That baby is somewhere. She drove off and left that baby. It wasn't no car seat, no nothing. She drove off and left that baby at Mount Tasia trying to follow my son. The Jonathan daddy don't got no diapers. He ain't got no food. He don't know what to do. Y'all need to start holding people accountable. This is not funny no more. This is not a game no more. And that was the ugliest I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, let's just back it up right there, okay? Because, girl, you trying to be an scapegoat for your son. I get it, all right? But that's a no-go, all right? He is reaping what he sowed. Nobody told him to play with cuckoo crazy. And this is what happens when you go to this insane asylum and randomly choose somebody and bring them home to your bed. Okay? This is what happens when you choose your mate who you told us showed up on your doorstep with a backpack and some fucking cleats. In that order. This is what happens when you don't vet who you lay with and procreate with. This is the warning signal and signs that should be heard around the world. It not only makes for bad business, it makes for a bad mate. This is what the meaning of sleeping with the enemy means. It's not just a movie with Julia Roberts or whoever the fuck was in it. Okay? So let's just get that straight. Now, this may be very well be the worst thing that's ever happened, but he had a hand in it. And if he don't learn from this going forward, guess what? We're going to bring it up every time. All right? So we get it. You as mama, we get it. Okay? It happens to the best of us, but we're not going to let you get away with that. Okay? Not so fast, Sonny. That's just like people saying, well, nobody could control her. Nobody could control, well, why didn't Blueface do this? Why didn't Blueface? We understand that he could not control her. You can't control an alcoholic. You can't control someone who may be addicted to UGDRAs, right? Substance abuse. That's something that couldn't be stopped. I get it. But he contributed to it. All right? That's like contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Okay? He contributed to Cool Crazy. And this is part of the reason why he is in this situation in the first place. So let's just make sure we get that clear. All right? Back to normal schedule, y'all. Let's go.
And y'all watched her put that woman's baby on camera, knowing that Jaden don't play about her kids. Why would that girl put that girl's kids on the camera and ruin their whole day? So now Jaden picks her kids up, and they not with their dad right now. But she got what she wanted, and that's okay. That's okay. John needs to spend a lot of time with her kid too, but that's okay. I pray that that's my son's son, because that what happened today was the ugliest I've ever seen in my life. It was the ugliest I've ever seen in my life. And my son is literally just caught in the middle, and I'm just watching him like, Mom, I don't know what the to do. She attacking the security trying to fight back. He telling the security, don't hurt her. He asking her to get the baby and just go home. She like, I'm going to do something to this car and do that to the car if you leave here. It is such a sad thing to watch my child go through this on his first day out. On his first day out. You couldn't just pull up. We already was videoing. We've been planning to video this forever. You didn't have to go live and show Jaden's kids. You didn't have to do that. She did not have to do that. And that's what made me say, you know what? I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to work with you no more. And I told that security guard, press charges. Press charges on her for scratching you and biting you under the camera at the place. That was the evilest shit I've ever seen anybody do on somebody's first day out, and I done seen some evil shit. And I'm going to go home and pray for my son, but he looked so lost. Jonathan looked literally lost, didn't he? Like he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what the fuck to do. He trying to be there and play with all the kids. All you had to do was chill out and sit down. You know he got a woman already. All you had to do was let him spend the day with all three of the kids. You didn't have to put Jaden's kids on there. There was no reason to put Jaden's kids on your live. Trying to be funny so she'll pull up and ruin her kids' day. Y'all need to start holding people accountable.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Jumping on that security guard just told me what type of time she's on. And I have the whole thing on camera, and I'm going to play the whole thing on my Patreon so that y'all ugly motherfuckers, all y'all fans that think that shit is cute, can see that shit's not cute. That's the ugliest shit I've ever seen today. It was a beautiful, it was so beautiful, even when she was just tagging along trying to video us. and not video Journey. There's no reason for you to put that woman's kids on there. She don't want you to video her kids. Even Jonathan asked her, don't video her kids. My son said, Lee, don't go buy her kids. I'm in the bathroom trying to change Journey diaper. She come in the bathroom with me. I have it all on camera. All of it is videoed. We were videoing for our day. So when she popped up with no invite, no permission, just popped up with her kid, I get it. You want to drop your baby off now? I get it. I would too. But all of that coming in the bathroom, trying to come in the bathroom while I'm trying to change my baby diaper. Then she tried to touch my baby face. And we almost got into it. You can't touch her. You can't never touch her. You just cussed me out and showed me how evil you was just yesterday. Blue did not allow anything. He did the best he could to try to keep it down so that it didn't elevate to where he got into any type of trouble. And we thank God that I had federal agents on site and she attacked them. She attacked them because they wouldn't let her get to Jaden. That's why. And it's all on camera. So she cannot lie this time and say, oh, they were being mean to me. Oh, they were starting it. I asked you, don't touch my hair. Just don't get close. All you had to do was just be there. Be there in the presence of a beautiful moment, a beautiful day. Somebody post the link in here to the Patreon because I'm finna go upload the entire day. I'm getting ready to upload the entire day.
What I want to know is, why do people keep politicking with demons? Why do you keep trying to negotiate with demons? She is sick and she is twisted. And she misses nothing. She knew damn well the whole relationship that was going on between Angela and Blueface. She don't miss no beat. This is all planned chaos. She is an agent of chaos and a Christian narc. And yet y'all keep on playing along. You guys played along with this narrative, and now it's come back to bite you. All of you got us normal dwelling folks, the public out here wondering, okay, scratching our heads like, why are they going along with this narrative? Every fucking year for the past 2.5, damn near 3 years. Because I told you, when Blueface knew that wasn't his baby, is when we knew it wasn't his baby. I was a little late. I wasn't watching Crazy in Love. But y'all knew. Y'all knew. When that doctor lady came out with that and gave them dates, that's when that black man, knew that was not his child. He didn't need Ronnie to come out and chase her down the subway. Okay? He didn't need us to tell him. He didn't need any of that. Okay? One thing about Blueface is he is honest in his words, like when he speaks. Not saying it's some type of manipulation. Everybody lies, cheats, and steals. Or, I'm not saying he's perfect. We're not handing out any angel wings. But he's pretty honest when he talks about his feelings or when he just talks. He told us that he said, I don't need this. He said, all I got to do is go by my instinct. And he said, what? Your body language and your facial, whatever he said. You guys remember. He said, my intuition and what you said or something in your body language. He read you like a book, Chrisean. We read you like a book. Girl, Helen Keller can read you like a book, bitch. It don't take a rocket scientist. A blind man, Willie, can read you like a book. That's when that man knew. And all this time, you guys played with us. Why, come? Carlissa, why do y'all play on our top for? Why? For no good damn reason. And see, this is what happens when you do that. Tangled web we weave. When first you practice to deceive. It was all about clout. It was all about a show. It was all about following this narrative. Blueface already told us, I'm not going to even play the clip again because I done played it 50 million times, where he told us he got paid for the first DNA. All right? Even Chrisean said that Zeus is the devil. They demonic over there. Bitch, why you go back there, no? This is what y'all get when y'all play in the devil's playground. Then you want to come back and cry in front of us and ask us for prayers and sympathy and empathy. Fuck all y'all. It's hashtag Save Junior. See what happened? This is all blowing up in y'all faces. And now y'all got to face the consequences. Okay? Because society, not only them, but society uses children for props and clout. Now, we're going to get to the text messages in a minute. But you guys remember the DDG stream, right? When Chrisean and Blueface, when Chrisean and Blueface joined, let's see, when Blueface joined DDG stream to stream with DDG, all right, and Chrisean imposed herself on the live as well. Now, the reason why I say that is because you could tell that there was something that wasn't quite right with her and Blueface before I even show y'all the video. They were not meshing. They were off. They were not connected at all. He was not feeling her, okay? How do I know? Well, I've lived a little. I know what it feels like to be rejected by a man. I know what it feels like when a man doesn't want you, but you want that man. I know what it feels like when you try to play it off. I've been there. Not a good feeling. Makes you feel like crap. Lowers your self-esteem. Makes you question yourself. Then you start to overcompensate. Okay? That's how I know. That man did not want Chrisean. And he lightly rejected her through the whole DDG stream. Now, that's just my take on it. I'm about to play it for y'all. You let me know, what do you think, okay? And then we'll get into the text messages, all right? Let me go ahead and take this down. Did I give credit? Yeah, Carlos King, all right? This is Carlos King, y'all, on YouTube. Shout out to Carlos King. If you guys want to watch this in its entirety, it's a few minutes left, you know. It's about 5 minutes left, y'all, okay? Hold on. And I think I skipped about 3 or 4 minutes in the beginning. So if you guys want to watch it in its entirety, make your way on over there. Let's go ahead and get into this next video that I want to show y'all, okay? Let's look at the DDG stream, all right? Now, we may skip through it because this is the entire stream. The stream was 2.5 hours. Girl, we ain't about to watch the whole damn thing. But we're going to go ahead and get into this, all right? Oh, yeah, I do have it time-stamped. All right, let's go, you guys. Now, remember, I want everybody to form their own opinion, okay? And if you would like, do your own research. I give you guys the sources, all right? And this is DDG Live. This is from DDG. DDG, let me use this, bro. Let me use this, bro. All right, let's go, guys.
What? I be telling this bitch the truth, gang, man. And she be getting at me like I'm deceptive. All right, we need to go on Karamo show or something for this shit. You going paternity. We going couples court or something. We going couples court. They gonna be mad as I mean, yep. Yesterday, she know about it. She wanna keep playing like she don't know. She knew. Oh, but I didn't know that you before you came over. You did. Because who is it? Hold on, come back, hold on. That might have been a golden retriever right there. Is that a golden retriever?
I don't know. Yeah.
Hello? You want to come in here? Should I let you come in? Only I can hear you. Can you hear me? Say woof woof. I'm gonna let you in when the dead homes off and I lock the door. Say woof woof. Hear me? It's gonna bark like a golden retriever.
What does they boy got me still here?
She.
First of all, before we even get into this, just woman to woman to woman to woman to woman, girl, la la la. If my baby daddy, my man, or anybody I wanted to get with was just got out of jail, ain't even been 24 hours, do you know the type of outfit I would have had on? Do you know that my hair would have been did, hair did, nails did, everything did? Everything would have been shaved and prim and proper and ready, okay? I would have been douched out the game. Lashes would have been on fleek. Makeup would have been on fleek, beach. It would have been nothing you could say. Now, maybe it wouldn't have did the trick. But I'm just telling you how she looked a teetotal mess. From head to toe, she looks a mess. This is how you look when the man that you want to be with, that you want to live with, that you want to lay down with, and this is what he comes home to. I'm just saying, I know it's all about, but you could be natural. And bro, I'm black. I don't know who y'all is. I'm a black woman. Okay? And what makes me feel good, a lot of times, it's not the only thing. Let's not go there. But when I got my hair done, I don't even gotta have my nails done. Ain't even gotta have no makeup on, baby. But that hair is going to be done. All right? She looks a mess. And this is what he came home to. I'm just saying, y'all. And she sound like somebody drunk ass. Girl, you sound like you smoke 2 pack of Newport shorts a day. All right? Just slouchy. Girl, you look like a slouch. All right? Nothing's wrong with being natural. I get it. But come on now, y'all. Come on. Holla if you hear me. Am I the only one? Close your eyes right now and just imagine that your man your baby daddy, okay, that you are still romantically linked with, that you want to lay with, okay, that you want to get dick down by, and potentially you want to live with him, girl, because if he would have had you to stay, guess what? You'd still be there right now. Holla if you hear me in the comments. Don't leave me hanging. Would you not be like, have a cute ass outfit on? Now, I'm not saying be half naked. Girl, I would have had me a little cute little sweatsuit on. You know what I'm saying? With a little tank top. Have me a cute little, you know what I'm saying, skirt set on. something. Fashion Nova? Anybody? The fuck? Let's go, y'all.
She knew that already. Not her. Knew that already. Told her that already. Now I'm finna show my ass. This one already like, oh, you're not really telling the truth. All right, watch this. I'm gonna show you the truth. Dead on. I'm gonna show you the truth. Bitch. I'm not telling you. All right, I'm gonna show you. Nobody. You ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just here popping my. Cause I'm honest, right? I'm too honest, huh? Sometimes like, damn, nigga, like, why you tell me that type shit? All right. You're not like, you're like a yellow lab. They homes. You like they like a yellow lab. I ain't gonna give her the golden retriever because she ain't been doing the right all the time, but I'm giving you a yellow lab. I was just in here talking about wiener dogs and chihuahuas. I ain't calling you no wiener dog. That's you ain't no golden retriever, but you a yellow lab.
What is a yellow lab? They look like
Yellow lab is like the next thing to the golden retriever. Golden retriever just got a little extra hair, a little extra fur, you know? Yellow lab is like, I don't need that. It's a nice dog. You should look it up. I ain't with you. I ain't fucking with her. I'm playing.
What?
I was talking about chihuahuas and wiener dogs.
Oh yeah.
I ain't calling her that. You ain't a golden retriever, but you ain't got a lab. You know? You gonna get golden when you feel me? Blue nose or red nose? Don't lie.
What do that mean? Yeah.
Are you a blue nose pit or are you a red nose pit?
Blue nose pit. All the shade, like, damn, first is the lab, not the fucking whoop-de-whoop.
No, you ain't like the lab. You took it to another category where it's blue and red now. Now we need you to choose up. Is it Crips or Bloods?
Crips.
Believer. Believer.
I believe it.
So what, you be faking with that blood shit?
No, I'm with you. What you mean? Why are you all like, damn?
You wanted to come in. You came in at a good moment. Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm fresh out. I'm on every. What's going on? You're a red nose or a blue nose? Let them know.
Blue nose.
All right. So you just helping me get the low and all that, huh? You just helping me get the drop on the spot and all that. Scare crib. Gotta have you in those, yeah. Oh yeah, they right there. Say less. Say less. You with them right now? Just make sure you duck. Feel me? You know that you ain't heard that First Mission, though.
What?
First Mission? I got a song called First Mission.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you ready? All right.
What you want me to do with this?
I want you to tell them
yeah,
how much you don't give. And you just ready to follow nigga lead. Like,
Done smoking.
oh, well, let me ask you a question. Do you think I could take you to Michael Jackson's house?
Shit, past that. You gonna take me back past Michael Jackson's house?
Do you believe I could take you to Michael Jackson's house tomorrow? We going to Michael Jackson's house tomorrow. You coming?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna go there?
Yeah.
Sure.
I know. What you mean?
I need sure. I need some.
I am.
Shit,
See, look. Don't do that now.
Homie, I need some.
Why are you doing that?
You want to go to the Promise Center? What? We going to Michael Jackson's house tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure.
You gonna water the giraffes and all that?
I thought they got the people for that.
No, we going there though. We going to MJ house.
All right. We is? Shit. What you mean?
I need to be on that, yeah.
I'm on
I
that.
need somebody on that.
Yo, I woke up and I'm on
I
that.
need somebody playing like, oh, you really can take me to MJ?
Nigga, I said past MJ house, man.
I know.
3 MJ houses.
But I need you to be sure, like.
Nigga, I'm sure.
Well, just take me to MJ house tomorrow. Didi, you coming? Yeah, I need you to be on there. Who coming? This nigga said we going to MJ
You
house.
never planned it.
Huh?
You done never planned it.
No, why?
Hey, see y'all out. All right, come on, let's get back to rap. I'm done lecturing. They know what time it is. I'm gonna explain. They know what I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for something that's like, man.
Hey, yeah. Stop saying you looking for something. What you talking about?
All right, you guys, let me know when you can hear me. Green hearts in the chat when you guys can hear me. Let me go ahead and bring this back up. I don't honestly think that this is StreamYard. I don't know, but I just got kicked out. I'm just gonna, I might have to have my something checked out, okay? I'm sorry about that, you guys. I don't know what just happened. Like, anyways, let me go ahead and pull this up. Hold on, guys. Make sure you guys can see this as well. Now, y'all, you can tell right here, she already thought something was going to go down. She already thought she was in. She's like, what are you talking about looking for somebody? All right. And what I'm trying to paint the picture of is the expectations and where Chrisean's head was at when Blueface got out of prison, which is Delulu. Because if you watch like I watched, this man was with Angela and had made it clear that he was not with Chrisean. But in her truth, in her little reality world, in a little part of her brain, she really thought that she had a shot, another shot with Blueface. She really thought that he was going to allow her to stay there. And this is why Bodine got a message, and this is why Carlissa said, oh, Bodine got a personal message that said that she needs somewhere to stay. What happened was, what I think happened is, Blueface was like, oh, you need somewhere to stay? You know, I'll get you a spot. And Chrisean refused it. She turned it down. You want to know why? Because she wanted to live with Blueface. She wanted to be with Blueface. And this is why she made it a package deal that you could not be with Chrisean Jr., take care of Chrisean Jr., or see Chrisean Jr. without her being there. Don't even forget the fact that she's afraid that they may take Junior to the hospital, to the doctor, which Carlissa said in one of her lives that they were thinking about taking Junior to the doctor, but then she thought about it without permission from Chrisean. But then she thought about who she was dealing with, and they were like, fuck no. Okay? Also, she was afraid that they might try to do a secret DNA test. So this all ties into the reason why, fast forward, remember, just a few days ago, just the other day, Carlissa said that the last time that Chrisean came to Blueface's house, she didn't say when. She said the last time Chrisean came to Blueface's house, he said that Chrisean could stay, Junior could stay, but she could not enter. I don't think that this just happened, y'all. Just like I don't think that those messages that she showed just happened. Okay? I think this all ties into the first 72 hours of Blueface getting out of prison. Remember, Blueface got out on November 3rd of last year. All right? Now, we're going to skip through, and I'm going to skip because I want you guys to see something else on here. All right? I want you to check out the dynamics and the chemistry between Blueface and Chrisean, which is totally off. Okay? You can tell right now that the energy is off. Somebody even in the chat was like, DDG wants to say, bruh, what are you doing? What am I looking at? Okay? DDG probably feels awkward as hell. All right? And watching these two do the fucking retarded tango back and forth. All right? Let me go ahead and pull this up, y'all.
You made it. What would it be? Yeah, you started. We're gonna put some out. I started last week, so whatever you start off, I'm gonna go. Yeah, it don't matter what coach. Let me play some beats. Let me play something on my phone. I'm sorry, y'all. Now I gotta show my ass. Motherfuckers acting like I'm not like the truth. Like I'm not gonna tell it like it is. Like I'm not gonna put them up on the camera. Huh? No, I'm just talking to people that just think like. Bullshit. Yeah, you know, like he not telling me the truth. Like, damn, I just told you this. It's upstairs. I wasn't like, no, she's not. Yeah, she's upstairs. What? She like, your dad lied to me already. I'm not gonna do that. She's upstairs. Yeah, what was going on? Now I gotta go crazy. It's like, what is that? I'm the truth. It's on the biggest. I'm the truth. I'm gonna tell you, like. We started. I'm like, man, I'll be keeping this shit 100. Ain't nobody downplaying. Shit. Right? Okay. My stomach hurts, but I keep eating. So I'll just. As long as you drop the low, it's good. Make sure the low is good. Whenever I need it, it's good. You telling me to clip mine? Huh? Clip mine. I don't clip mine. I'm too true. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna tell you like it is. Wherever you want. If you gonna drop the low, come over here.
I ain't fucking with no
Yeah, come over here.
Chill.
Hey, you feel me? I ain't gonna deny you. Oh, you gonna drop the low too?
He treating her like one of the homies. They done dapped each other up at least 6 times. All right? It's awkward. It's off. He's not feeling you. And you know it. You're trying to play it off and try to see how far you can get. You trying to get in where you fit in, and this man is rejecting you every step of the way. That's why he keeps dapping you up. He's treating you all rough. Ain't no tenderness, ain't no softness. It's like 2 dudes, 3 dudes. Are y'all peeping? Are y'all peeping the energy? Are y'all peeping the transference of energy between these two? It is all off. There's no love there. There's love lost. Ain't no connection. Ain't no attraction. And somebody said, well, Nikki hello there said, but he smashed. But did he? Because in my theory, I think that they did not do anything. And that is the reason why she's so off-putting. Because you see how she keeps throwing herself at him and he keeps rejecting her. But it's as if she's already been rejected. You understand what I'm saying? She's already feeling that it's off. Look at how he keeps treating her like she the homie. He roughing, pulling her up like, yeah, dapping her up like, you can't read the room, girl. Oh yeah, I forgot. We talking about Chrisean, girl. You ain't got no social cues and you don't know how to, what am I saying? What the am I saying? Of course she doesn't know how to read the room, girl. And it's all in your face. Y'all got to check out the body language, the interaction, and the facial expressions. And you tell me if this shit ain't awkward. It's going nowhere fast. Look how he all bucked up. Yeah, you know, homie, yeah. And she sound like somebody, she sound like one of the homies. Now, I'm not trying to diss her or anything like that. I don't know why she sounds like that. I don't know what makes her sound like that. Because when we were introduced to Chrisean, she didn't sound like this. Okay? She's always been kind of rough around the edges, but she was more of I don't even want to say dainty, because she ain't never been dainty, but she was feminine, y'all. Okay? It seemed like the rough and the edges then took over. All right? This is not the Chrisean we know, so I'm not dissing her. I'm just being observant. All right? It looked like you got drawers on. I don't know who would walk around the house like this, period. You look a mess. You look a mess. Good Lord. I mean, Blueface look a mess too, if you ask me. But me being a woman, I don't know what it's like to be a man. Okay? I don't know what the man is. I don't know what the man is supposed to do. All right? I know what me as a woman would do. It ain't no way I would have a 4-month-old weave in my head. Okay? And I'm not trying to do any colorism or anything like that, but girl, you got good hair. If you don't snatch that shit out your head and put your hair in a cute ass ponytail and give yourself some motherfucking what's it called? Baby hairs. Girl, you could have wore your hair down. You didn't want to. You didn't take the time to invest in yourself. For yourself. Because if you did, you wouldn't be sitting up there looking a mess. And I know people are like, well, you shouldn't do things for a man. She didn't have to do it for a man. She could have did it for herself. Girl, you got a head full of hair. Okay? She could have put her hair in a cute ponytail, up high and down low. I don't give a fuck. And being cuter than what she looked like. Decent. All right? Indecent exposure. Indecent exposure. All right? You guys have to think about, I'm not trying to go in on her. All right? I'm not trying to make this materialistic or what is it called? Misogynist. I'm not trying to make it that. The man hasn't even been out of prison for 24 hours. You're trying to win this man over, or at least you think that you're going to be in his bed. In my eyes, okay? You want to live with this man because you were living here before. And I'm not talking about before when he was out. You guys don't remember? She moved back in while he was still in jail. This is the reason why I'm thinking in my mind that she's thinking in her mind that she's back in. But she feels something that's off. It's awkward. Okay? It's just lazy. Laziness. All right?
I don't even got a location.
No, I'm not talking about nothing specific. I'm just saying like how I like to deal with people.
Got a phone, yo.
I just like truth. I just like
I
the truth.
No phone. We had first. Did you tell them what happened?
Nah, they seen it already. You tell them no. I know the viewer's up now. She didn't came in.
Uh-huh.
What views you up?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna ask her some questions. You get it.
What question?
While we here, ask her.
How's it going?
Great.
No, I was just telling them like, man.
He just said, "How's it going?" I said, "Great, nigga." Good. Who you? Blue. Who got you acting out? What got you acting out? What happened? What happened to? What time is it?
I'm just the truth. I don't like people act like I'm not telling the truth all the time. You picked the bit already?
Hello.
You want to swap it out? I'll get it. Let me see. How much of the room next to No, on your phone. Oh.
What happened?
Let me see like the view on your phone.
He wants to see the chat. He wants to see the
I just want to
chat.
see how much of the room.
Can I see the chat? Let me see the chat.
Let's see how much of the room.
Hey, chat.
Yeah, because I started popping my shit. I was like too legit to quit. When I'm too legit to quit, man.
Quit what?
Yeah, stop eating. Triple.
I'm too legit to quit telling the truth.
You eating this?
So if I tell you, if I tell you the truth, you don't believe it, I'm gonna show it to you, man. I'm gonna put it in your face. Look. Now what? What we doing now? Stand release.
Oh, that's what happened. That was tough. I'm saying. You talking about?
One more question.
Damn. You got one more question?
One more question.
It's the question, Bubba.
You ready to jump off the Eiffel Tower about this or what?
Yeah.
Dead homies?
I already jumped, nigga.
Dead homies? I said, she survived, huh? Bet. You already said, yeah, that's all I need to hear. You feel me? I don't need nobody trying to think about it like, oh, damn, the camera's on me. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, people, like, they be like, no, like, oh, the camera's on me, the mic's on me. So let me say anything but what he wants to hear. If that camera on you and this mic on you, you don't want to hear him, be mad as fuck. Feel me?
No, you want people to just say what's real.
Yeah, I want you to, yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Cause then they gonna think, oh, he made her say that. Bitch, say what's wrong.
Yeah. If you don't think I can take you to Michael Jackson house, tell me that.
No, we can go past that shit. You hear me? Like 3 houses down from that Michael Jackson.
You don't think I can take you to MJ house?
We going, we sure going, but we go past that shit.
I know you're a believer. Huh?
Glory, glory, glory.
Cool, oh, you just threw it right over. I'm sweating profusely. Yeah. Yeah, please.
My stomach hurts. Ouch. I ate too much. And I remember moonwalking like it was yesterday, bro. Made the song, leaked that the next morning.
What I told you, man.
That shit worked though.
All right, y'all. Let me fast forward this a little bit. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, let's fast forward to when he's recording. And another thing is, why she got that purse in her hand? When have you ever seen Chrisean with a purse? First of all, period. All right? Something wicked this way comes. Why all of a sudden are you holding on to that purse? I'm just curious. It seems odd to me that she has a purse because we never see Chrisean with a purse, especially when you're in the house and you're not going anywhere. Why do you have that purse?
That was that's gonna be like the hook.
Yeah, that was actually the hook.
I'm trying to get these racks up. I wanna end up messed up. Niggas go broken crash up. Oh, with my bitch down as a BB. I've been in out of Lamborghini.
Yeah, see, I think I don't like rapping no more. I just want to sing.
Is it a delay though? I don't want no delay.
But we getting the first. Oh, this is first.
I don't want to hear my voice after.
This is first on the mic.
Huh?
You get the first day out. Oh, okay, I like it. You get straight to work. That's what's up. I'm glad you did that. He went straight to work. Yay! His business, he was in here tripping. He better now. W friends in the chat. W friend. W friend.
I appreciate that, bro.
Come on. No pimp. That's just my horn, not no simp. That's just my horn, not no simp. Yeah, keep that.
Who you know, nigga?
That's hard.
Bro.
Fuck you, bro.
That's hard.
Fuck you, bro. What you mean?
Come on. That's my horn, not no simp. I'm talking about this.
Yeah, you is, nigga. You talking too much. You been talking too much. You woke me up out my sleep because you talk too damn fucking much.
My horn, not no simp. She had 24 hours. 24 hours. Yeah. Just my horn. Not no sense. She had 24 hours for 24 hours. Keep that. No sense. She had 24 hours for 24 hours. I tell her to jump. She better jump in. Tell her to jump. She better. 24 hours. 24 hours. Trying to get fit so I can fit in. Yeah, keep that.
Oh, that's hard. I get it.
Hey, yo.
I get it.
His reaction is just nonchalant.
That was hard. That was hard.
He's like, that's hard.
I want you to start one of these so I can really go crazy.
You like, that's hard.
I can stretch. Like,
you said she had 24 hours. Did you say she had 24 hours for 24 hours?
Trying to get fit so I can fit in.
Hey,
you caught it. Hey. Hey.
I know, son. 24 hours, trying to get fit so I can fit in.
Damn. I be saying 24 hours. I don't know if you know, but that's my thing. Like 24 hours. Give me 24 hours. Every time I pop my shit, 24 hours.
Just the one right here. We're going to drop. It's me, man. How good it get? Might be not lucky on some first day out. Like, yeah.
That's what I just said. This is crazy. I'm glad he got you straight working, though. He got you straight working. WDDG.
W Vans.
W friend. Yeah, W friend.
All right, y'all. I think we stayed on that video a little bit too much, but I wanted to show you guys this, all right? Now, this is where Chrisean was rejected. I mean, through this whole thing, all right? But this is the point that I wanted to show you where I feel like when you watch this clip of this, you can say for sure that he was not feeling her, okay? Now, and to me, and I know it sounds impossible that he didn't hit, but I think that's what added on to the whole situation is that he didn't sleep with her. But then again, we're talking about Blueface. For some reason, y'all, I just feel like he rejected her, like all the way, okay? This is the reason why, remember, the part that I didn't show in this live was when he was talking to Nevaeh. Remember, Nevaeh was supposed to be coming over. You feel me? And then he went to the garage and was talking to Angela. Now, he can take down 3. I don't know. Okay? And remember, you guys, when they asked him on one of these videos, who was the first person he slept with when he got out of jail prison, remember he said Nevaeh. Now I couldn't find that clip to save my life, but I remember him saying that, y'all. Do y'all remember? And this is what leads me to believe that he did not even sleep with her. I think it was really about Junior and having all his children. And I mean, he's ego driven. He can be selfish just as well. All right. We got demons trying to out demons, if you ask me. Okay. Nobody's perfect in this situation. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and take this down. Kind of rode this wave a little bit too long. I didn't mean to go so far in this, but let me see, y'all. Hold on. Now, let me go ahead and bring this up. You guys go ahead and take a look at this.
My bitch call me her baby. I've been out of Lamborghinis. My bitch call me her baby. I've been out of Lamborghinis. I've been on my shit, I feel like him.
To be honest, you can come right in after the Lamborghini part. Like, hear it out.
Rejected. He's not effing with her like that, y'all. He was not effing with her like that. We see it. I know she felt it. Okay. Somebody said what? At least 2 a day for me. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Remember, he was trying to kind of patch it up with Angela, but Angela was tripping because Chrisean was over there and it didn't turn out the way that she wanted. I get it. You know, as far as Angela's concerned, but he was just talking to Bea, asking, "Hey, what time? How long it's gonna take you to get here?" Woo, 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 woo. Now I know he was just effing with her head and trying to prove to us that he got these women on a string and he can take them to Michael Jackson house. He's always trying to prove that he can control these women and got their heads swimming. You know what I'm saying? To boost his ego. I mean, he's being Blueface. Whatever you want to call it, womanizer, you know, whatever you guys want to call it, okay? That's all I'm saying. Now, rejected. When a man does that, and that's rejected. Now, if that had been Stunner Girl, he would have been like, woo, oh, woo, slapping her ass. Oh, can we go upstairs? Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Okay? And this is what I'm talking about. The boundaries are the fact that she couldn't have it her way. Right? And she made herself and Junior a package deal. She wanted to kick it like Jaden. And it's not happening. Why? Because he's not feeling her. He wants no intimacy with her. In my opinion, by looking at this, I'm observing and giving you guys my POV. Right? He ain't effing with her sexually or on a personal level, in my opinion. And on top of that, on top of the fact that Frankie and Alice, Delulu, one of her damn personalities, I don't know which one, right? You know, the part of her that wants him dead or in jail, bubbled to the surface and went on a full cuckoo rant, okay? She went on a full rant threatening this man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Now I'm looking at the comments and somebody was saying, which I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay. This is just speculation. This is just a theory, y'all. All right. Where they were saying that there was a restraining order or something like that. I forgot. I don't know. I think it's a little bit further up. But they were saying that, it was a restraining order. Like some people think that she did recently come over. The bottom line is we don't know when. Now, does it really matter? Well, I don't know, kind of, because I'm trying to figure out, after all this time, what made him come out now? You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I believe that he, wanted to disconnect himself, not only from Chrisean, but the whole situation, all right? He was tired of pretending and wanted nothing to do with the whole debacle, everything that's surrounding Chrisean Jr. right now. Now, does it make it right? No. But I also want to point out that Blueface didn't just come out the blue and decide that he wanted to do this. Because why now? Why here? You understand what I'm saying? Something triggered him. Something triggered him. Now, what I want to do is I want to bring up the text messages, all right? Hold on, let me take this down. Let me see where the text messages are that I have. Let me see. Let's see, guys. Let me go ahead and bring up the text messages. Let me take this down because I think they're on Instagram. And let's go ahead and take a look at the text messages. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up. Now, like I said, there is something that triggered him to come out now. And I think it may be a selfish reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he couldn't control the narrative. Maybe she threatened him again. But hold on, y'all. I believe that there's been a rift between these two since the get-go. That's the reason why I took you back to the play date. This is the reason why I took you back to the first 72 hours of Blueface being out. I think that what we're seeing now, the separation and the rift, went on during that time. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let me make sure you guys can see this. And let's go ahead and bring this up so you guys can look at the text messages so we can get into this. I am deeply concerned about Junior. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. And Chrisean Rock responds after Blueface claims Chrisean Jr. is in his biological son. Again, after the umpteenth time. All right. Now, we already read this. You guys can go ahead and read through this. I want to get to the next set of text messages. All right. Now, as you guys can see right here, the Instagram user is no longer there. Now, from my understanding, I'm not an Instagram expert. That means that that account is either no longer valid. You know, like when you have an old message, right? And somebody's no longer has that account, it will say this when you have an old message. So say, for example, I was talking with somebody and conversing with somebody and texting back and forth in our Instagram DMs with, you know, my boyfriend, one of my boyfriends, or even a friend. It doesn't even matter, right? And fast forward 3, 4, 5 months, 6, 7, a year, and you go back to that text message, it no longer has the name of the person that you were DMing. When they get rid of their account, this is what it says. That's just from my experience. Now, from what I know, and I'm going to tell you guys, is I am blocked on Instagram from seeing Chrisean. From Chrisean, I'm blocked. So I don't know if she still has her Instagram up. I don't know if she's still on it. Now, I remember about a month or so ago, may not have even been that long, she said that she could no longer go live from her Instagram and she didn't know why. Now, I don't know if she's regained that ability. I don't know if she's went live. Like I said, I'm blocked. But as far as Blueface, has he changed his Instagram at all? Right? Because if you guys look on here, it says Instagram user, and this is her. Right? When it says over, if you guys look and see this word over, that is from Blueface. I could not find a date on here to save my life. And this is what makes me think that this is from when he first got out. And what am I saying? I don't think that they've had ongoing interactions. I don't think they've been communicating. I just don't. And I think she brought these out to make it look like they have. You feel me? Now, we've already went through these text messages, but I wanted to show you guys the makeup of these messages and the reason why I say what I say. But now, as I listen to you guys, right, I think it may be a possibility. I don't know. But I know that something triggered Blueface. He didn't just come out the blue and decide to say this. Something happened behind the scenes that made him come to the social media streets, as messy as they are, and spill this tea and make this declaration and come to this decision to finally say what we've known for years. Something made Blueface come out and say something, and it wasn't those text messages. I don't believe it. Because like I said, if you look at these texts, right, that Chrisean released of her and Blueface communicating and interacting behind the scenes, right? If you look up these text messages, you see that it says Instagram user. This leads me to think that these are old ass texts, but she wants us to believe that he just called her yesterday. When I believe this nigga ain't been worried about her a month of Sunday since Juvember. But I could be wrong. Right? I believe that this means that the Instagram account is no longer active, or they no longer have the account. I don't know. And like I said, I don't know if Blueface, I don't think he's changed his Instagram. I don't know. Right? So this is what leads me to think that the messages is when he first got out. And everything she is showing us is from those first 72 hours. I think that's when it went down and the rip happened. Because hasn't she been in Baltimore? What'd she do? She flew back without us knowing? And she went and knocked on his door? Girl, I thought you was doing a boxing career. I thought you was in the gym. So you took time out just to fly out here, and I mean, is she back in LA? You feel me? I don't know. And another thing that makes me think this is that when Carlissa is talking about when she wanted to have that play date and take Junior to the pool or whatever, remember? That happened in and around the time when Blueface got out. Remember they were supposed to have that play date? And remember she said she was going to take them to the water park of some sort? Y'all remember that that it didn't happen? I don't know, y'all. That's when Blueface first got out. I just believe now they're just bringing it to the light. What do you guys think? Let me come back to the comments so I can show you. I can see what you guys think. All right. And you can see in his responses, because I don't feel like reading her novels. Mark my words, you won't get a chance to hurt him again. So go be evil all by yourself. Love is action. Your actions show you hate our kid. He says, oh, you don't got to worry about me bothering you or your son. That's all you. I don't want nothing to do with that reputation you guys have. I think he's been told her this. And him speaking out just made it official. I'm going to give you exactly what you asking for. This is Blueface's response to her. I think he was done then. She says, you got no power or authority. Be careful. He says, yeah, you God now? Laughing emoji. Stop talking to me, Chrisean. I think this man was done with her then. I don't know, y'all. But y'all see that, right? Now, you guys remember when she threatened Blueface, right? I think that has a lot to do with him not effing with her, y'all. I just cannot see him effing with her after these text messages, and then she follows up with threatening him. Not to mention when after those 72 hours and she left LA, remember how she left LA? And I think that it's been like that ever since. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can see that. Hold on. When she left LA, let me pull up YouTube one more time. Hold on. Remember how she left LA, y'all? Let me show y'all. I hope I have those up because it's just popping in my head, y'all, okay? It's just popping in my head. Yeah, okay. Look, let's go ahead and look. Can't take it no more. Chrisean says she's done with Blueface, takes Junior, gets on the first flight. Y'all remember we was saying she ain't got no diaper bag. We don't see no bottle. Ain't got no pacifier. We hate that stroller. He don't got to change of clothes. She even said that she just left without packing. Do y'all remember that? What would make her do that? I don't believe they fuck with each other after this. I believe that this was the last straw. I really do. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I believe when Carlissa says that Chrisean came to the house, she says the last time Chrisean came to Blueface's house, she don't give a time. She don't give a date. She says that Blueface said Junior can stay, but you can't come in. Carlista also goes on to let us know, hey, Papa Blue got cameras on the inside and outside. So she couldn't come back and say that this happened or that happened. That's why I think we don't have any video from Chrisean. Now, I also peeped while we were watching the DDG stream. She said that she didn't have her phone. She said, I don't even got my phone. And then she looked at Blueface. She said, did you tell him what happened? And he was like, nah. He was like, you can tell him what happened. What happened to her phone? Now, I just peeped that just 5 minutes ago. But we can add that into the conversation. Right? No specific dates. But this is how she left after being with Blueface for 72 hours. What made her leave like this? They fell out. Let me play it.
They don't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. Y'all hear though? He does need a father, not Blue. He do not need Blue. He do not need Blue. Blue need him. Blue need me. Real shit. Out of here. I need a real. And that's why I fuck one. And that's why I got stomped out. So look, I'm gonna get off here before I say some more shit. For everybody that love me for real, that's in the lie, pray for me. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going through something. And only reason why I left LA, because I could tell my put me in jail. Or put me in a position to fail, lose. It's just something. It's like, because God got something for me. And I could feel it, I could hear it, and I could taste it. I dream it. And then it's like, this other force that's like, it's telling me like, this it for you, this it for you. Like, what you mean this it for me? You don't stop here. He don't need a father. He don't need a grandmother. He don't need those people. He don't need all that demonic shit. He don't, bro. As much as y'all keep saying he do, He don't, bro. And people don't want to do nothing. I keep saying, get the child care that he needs. He has child care, bitch. I just protect him so much. I don't give y'all everything y'all asking for because it's y'all at the end of the day. For real. Y'all think this shit is kicks and giggles for your likeness. Bitch, y'all. And then he barely got you. He's always with me, though. I don't care what nobody say. He needs therapy. In therapy. Now what?
There was an ultimatum. There was an ultimate diss. The rejection was real. And I don't believe that they fuck with each other after this. There she go lying again. He's in therapy.
What else you want to know, you stupid bitches?
If you get stuck on the melody, or if you just feel like you can't get a song started, Output's co-producer is very dope. They make it.
You killed his daddy. What are you talking about? Quran was not his daddy and nobody killed him. That died because he died. Nigga get to playing with me on the internet and he wound up dead. Oh, I did it. No, I didn't. Y'all need to stop doing that. I actually loved Quran, bro. And it's crazy because Quran knew I needed a real in my corner. So I was mad when he died. Because when he started doing that internet shit, he wasn't doing it to help me out. He was doing it for a crowd for help, and he was just crashing out. He was crashing out. You feel me? Sucks to say, but what the yeah, I keep saying full of shit. All this hate train, bro. Y'all on my live for what? All I gotta do is turn off the comments.
Now, y'all, we are on All Urban Central. If you guys want to watch this in its entirety, them comments was eating her up. Those comments were eating her up. Now, you don't see them anymore. You want to know why? Because she turned them off. They was eating her up. Why? Because she gives a fuck about nothing and nobody but herself. Her pride, her rep, and her life. Okay? This is why I'm deeply concerned about Junior. I believe she's abusive. A little OFF and respects no one. And constantly tries to prove that she's holier than thou, saved and sanctified, and she plays these reindeer games. In her playground, well, the devil's playground. That church, she wants to go where everybody knows her name, where the go along to get along gang is, right? She likes when people go along with her fake truth. And this fantasy that she has, this false and delusional reality that she lives in. And she tries to shove it down our throats, the throats of social media. And anyone who will drink the Kool-Aid. I believe this was the last straw. And ultimately, why she left LA. What would make a woman? Just think about this. Think about this. And I know we've seen a lot of crazy things in this, what we call so-called circus, but it's more than a circus, all right? But think about this. What would make a woman run straight to the airport with her child, never packed a thing? Okay, don't got no diaper bag. She don't got no change of clothes. The baby ain't got no change of clothes, and hop on a plane to go to a whole nother state. Now, when she was in that DDG stream, she wasn't with nobody. What are you talking about? Why are you talking about you want to search for somebody? Remember, he was like, he asked her, he was like, what about your dude or your new dude or something like that? She got the stank face, her face screwed up. She got the screw face. She gave that nigga the gas face. Like, what? Huh? What? Now, all of a sudden, that's why she got a new man. That's why she with somebody. Girl. Rejection, humiliation, and the fact that her dream, whatever she thought was going to happen, was a no-go. Okay? This is a crash and burn moment. And I think when she came back to LA, wasn't she with 33K? Another reason why I think that it was over then is because fast forward to the other day when somebody in Blueface's chat asked him, why now? Or something like that. They were like, why now? And he was like, he said, when he got out of prison or when he was in prison, he saw the video of Ronnie chasing Chrisean down because he felt like he was the father of Junior. This is what Blueface said. Blueface said, who does that? I couldn't agree with him more. What grown man chases a woman down and says, that's my baby. I'm going to play the video for y'all. Ronnie is like, that's my son. That's my son. Why would he be so adamant if he had not slept with Chrisean in and around that time? Why? Now, y'all may not peep it, but Blueface peeped it. I'm with you, brother, because I peeped it too. That's what that man said when somebody asked him in the chat, why now? He was like, look, it's been that, like, bro, what man chases a woman down in the mall talking about that's my son, that's my son? And this is the reason why I feel like he came clean, gave it to her good, and let her know there was no way, no how that they were going to get back together. That is the only reason why she left. Is because she knew that it was over now. Over.
Boom. Now take your hate somewhere else, you stupid bitches. On God. All y'all on everything. It's cool. I'm telling you, bro, it's the legions of y'all, bro. I don't give a f. Y'all watching for what? The hell? Then you got this wannabe Crip scribbling shit on his face. Like, terrorizing shit. Like, where is his big homies? Why nobody DP this for posting this? All right, let's talk some street shit. Where is the supposed to hold accountable for the homie's baby mother? Where is the the hell? Y'all got me up. Y'all weird. Y'all don't even know the half. I'm the only one that loved my son, genuinely. And then all these other they keep trying to chime in for clout. Bro, it's some real life shit going on. I hope you hiding. Like, people that don't got nothing to do with anything that's chiming in. I hope you hiding. You getting your little clicks, it's not worth losing. Or your mother getting, you get what I'm saying? So, just saying, it comes with that territory, just with people. Y'all want me to sit here and cry? No, I'm just gonna tell y'all what y'all should be looking out for. Cause who the f y'all picking them? Not me. Huh? As soon as that devil got let out of the jail, I'm like, I'm hoping he changed. Man, it's the same shit. It's worse now though, cause he got a chip on his shoulder. He got something to prove. And then y'all keep saying he looks simp. No, he's just a demonic ass.
Everybody demonic but her. Everybody effed up but her. This is what happens when you cause a narcissistic injury. Now, I'm not calling her a narcissist. I'm just checking the behavior. Because she is narcish, definitely for sure. But since I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose anybody, nor will I try. But this is narcish behavior, because not only have I read about it and learned about it, but I lived it. I lived it first. And then I figured it the fuck out because it was making me go crazy. Nobody will ever take away that experience. I lived it first, and then I went on the internet to seek information because why? I thought that I was going to lose it and go cuckoo crazy. And if you've ever dealt with a narcissist, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you haven't, you might question my sanity. But if you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? This was the ultimate diss. And I believe that he severed ties with Chrisean in this moment. Now, I'm not saying there wasn't a text message back and forth, or maybe she attempted, because remember what I tell you, even if she doesn't get along with you, even if you fall out, we've learned that from Tasiki, we've learned that from Marsh, that she will still reach out and try to touch your ass. Okay? And she's always threatening somebody. She just threatened his mama and him. Did y'all catch it? She's good at that. She's good. She's really good at threatening people's lives. Okay? That's not good. What would make her go to this extreme? You can't tell me mental illness is not involved or mental disorder. Because what? Narcissistic injury. Right? This is what happens when you have tainted love and a warped sense of how you look to the rest of the world. Just be making shit up in your head and living it out. Like, we're gonna need for you to come back down to reality and see things for what it is. This is what narcissists do. Right? What she doesn't realize is that we've been keeping score, and her track record sucks. Her actions give loony, okay, and slowy. What she needs to do is get away from the apple tree that she fell from, okay, and seek help. Because without that, I fear and am deeply concerned about Junior. When I see this type of behavior from a mother, from a person, period, it raises alarm bells for me. And this is the person that's caring for another human, and you allow the actions and words of others to determine how you react. And then to know that this is how she reacts in her thinking, it's dangerous, you guys. Listen to what she's saying. Just from being rejected from a man. You know how many times a woman being rejected from a man? You think I'm walking around threatening, yeah, your mama gonna die, you know? You think I'm walking, you think I'm going online like, you're gonna die. Or go to jail. Only those two options. Yeah. I hand out karma. Yes, I am God. And you even saw in those text messages how Blueface was like, oh, you're God now. We're not the only one that sees it. So you're going to exact karma on us? What time, bitch? What time? Well, you're going to die next Thursday. Yeah, because God don't play about me. It's already planned. It's been written. Thursday afternoon, you're going to die. Tell me that's not dangerous. Would you leave your child with somebody talking like this? Would you meet her at the airport and drop off your 3-year-old? Right now, put it in the comments. If you heard the person that was about to watch your child in 1 hour, okay? In 1 hour, if you heard the person that you're supposed to be dropping your child off to, hell, your dog, your cat, your damn frog, your pet, and you were going to drop your child off with this woman right here, would you do it? Because I know people are going to try to make me the bad guy. Like, you can't diagnose her. You can't. I'm not trying to. I'm asking y'all a question. Would you drop your 3-year-old, 5-year-old, 7-year-old, hell, 14-year-old with this woman right here in the way she's talking? And from what you've heard so far, don't let me push play. Let me push play just a couple more minutes. Let me see. Give me the answer. Would you drop your child off? I don't give a damn what age. Let's start with 2.5. Would you drop your 2.5-year-old off with this person? I'm just asking a question.
Oh shit.
For flight 1990 was service to 10 for this flight now.
How you make me diss the hood on your live when you could have just dissed them yourself? Why you had to use me to diss another? That's some female shit. Cause there's no real beef between you and them. So it's dumb for you to even try to bark up that tree like it's got something against you, boy. You was from Santa Clarita. They don't really want to beef with you. There's no beef. You from the county. You're not from the trenches, bro. But you went to Golden Valley High School. Do that sound like the trenches? That's all I'm saying.
And stand by passengers, the Bella and the border.
Just because you shot at in front of a club got nothing to do with how you was raised, bro. What the hell? I'm really from the hood. I'm a real trench baby. You can ask Bravo. When he came to me in Baltimore, man, that shit weird. That shit weird. Then he got his mom leading so wrong, like, and he still condoning it. Like, damn. Then I start saying it for what it is. When he stomped me out, and I looked at him, I said, "It's crazy because you before I died." I just felt it. You could feel when somebody about to die. Because when Karan was doing that weird shit, I told him, "You going?" He ended up dying. Not because I wished it on him. It's just you could tell where people is going. Or if you got a gift or discernment, you could tell what certain shit is. So when I say the truth, y'all try to paint me like I'm a genie. Or I could just be wishing death on people. No, that's just what it is because that's all you're putting out.
I got a lot of no's and hell no's and nevers. That's my point. That's my point. And this is why I am deeply concerned about Junior. This is the woman that put out that fake DNA test just one day after that 24-year-old young man, Ronnie, lost his life. And my condolences go out to the family and friends and anybody who was affected or impacted by the loss of that young man's life. Okay? The gig is up, ma'am. Ma'am, the gig is up. It's been up and stuck for a lot of us. Okay? But Blueface has made it official. It's been up and stuck. Blueface just made it official for his own selfish and personal reasons, mind you. Okay? Now, I don't know what triggered him. I think that he didn't want anything to do with this situation anymore. Plus, Nevaeh is pregnant. He has a new child coming in. You guys know he's moving into a new home. He's going from like 4,000 square feet to 10,000 square feet. I think he said there's 10 bedrooms or something like that. I mean, the man is, I think, moving into a mansion. All right? New life, new baby, new family. He wants nothing to do with anything. And just like in that text message said, what's going on with Chrisean and Junior. Now, the real question is, why did you let it go for so long? He act like he's out the woods. No. You're not off the hook, bro. Now, we're not the one to bring the noise. We're just bystanders. But I hope somebody brings the noise because the people in your chat on that Twitch is not letting that foot off your neck. And you can expect for your chat to keep being filled with questions on why, nigga, why? And the real question that needs to be answered that I would like to know is, why did you do it in the front? Why so long? Why here? Why now? I mean, it may not be any rhyme or reason. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Blueface here. But I entertain us. The fuck? Entertain us. Why don't you? That's the question that we want to answer. But this is what makes me deeply concerned about Junior. She gives no fucks. If it ain't about her, if she's not the center of attention, if she can't use the people around her, sounds so narcissistic. I know. Chrisean, it's your turn. Felix the cat, what are you going to pull out of your bag of tricks now? You tried everything, every trick in the book, and now your lies have officially hit a brick wall. The crash we all knew was going to happen sooner or later, and later is now. Later is now. You know, what we have to look forward to is truth and consequences. It's not exclusive to Chrisean. This is a fate of any one of us who chooses to practice to deceive, right? Just think of the word practice. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Think of the word practice. It means to do something over and over again, right? Until you get good at it. How fucking scary is that? And we have an innocent child involved in all of this. Yeah. This is why I'm deeply concerned about Junior. Yeah. This is why. And once Blueface publicly rejected her, which he's just done it just now, right? This causes a narcissistic injury, you guys. It's the ultimate diss to a narcissist. The mask is slipping. No, not only is the mask slipping, you crack that bitch. That means danger. And I don't know in what aspect. Now, I'm not saying doom and gloom, but I'm saying something ain't right. The focus changed, the energy changed, and the people watching from the outside, us, started asking the same question. Where does Junior fit into all of this now? And if we already thought she was taking stuff out on Junior, okay? Remember when they were in the car and Junior was sick and she was changing his diaper, and I told y'all to we went over it. We rewound it and we watched it and we heard the difference in the breathing, and it sounded as if she was doing something to Junior. That's not the only video. That's the video that I brought to you guys and noticed. Okay, not saying nobody else did, but the other instances, somebody has already brought that idea or notion or posted it and put it in the caption. So my mind is already going there like, listen, it sounds like da 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 da, right? There are several videos out there where we believe that she is mistreating Junior. Right? Because even after extremely personal things about the child were discussed online, the cycle didn't stop. Remember, she was through with him when he posted the picture of him on Twitter. Remember, she was through with him when he called him Charles Barkley. Remember, she was through with him. Remember? But the arguments kept going. The live streams kept happening. The chaos kept playing out in front of millions of people. We are the millions of people. Okay? And now with new information continuing to surface, many of us are saying, we're not shocked. We're not shocked anymore. That is scary, y'all. That we're not shocked anymore. What we feel is not surprise. You know what it is? It's fear. Fear that a child is growing up in the middle of something deeply unstable, something deeply disturbing. And sometimes the most dangerous situations, and let's just be real, aren't the loud ones. They aren't the explosive ones that we see on camera. My biggest fear is that Chrisean Jr. may be suffering in silence. The worst could be going on when the camera cuts. BTS. Y'all, sometimes the most dangerous moments are the quiet ones, the ones happening behind the scenes. When the cameras are off and the internet moves on to the next headline. How scary is that? Hashtag Save Junior. Now. Ahora. Because at the end of the day, Junior is innocent. Junior didn't choose any of this. Okay? He didn't choose the fame. He didn't choose the drama. And he definitely didn't choose to grow up with millions of strangers analyzing his life online. What we want, what the people want more than anything is to see someone step in and make sure that that little boy is protected. Is that asking too much? Y'all act like we asking you to sacrifice your firstborn. And don't crucify me. Don't make me, we the bad guys. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Because, y'all, and she just got to LA. He said that because he has no control over her right now, that his baby, this is the only time I'm on that girl's side. Look, it has us talking, everybody talking. Yeah. Chrisean never said he was lying about Junior not being his. It's true. It's true. So true. Right? Heartbreaking to think of. Exactly. It's horrific. I hope she doesn't take this out on Junior. Exactly. Let me see what you guys are saying. The only one I feel bad for is Junior. I'm trying to be optimistic, but Junior's future seems bleak. Poor Junior. Start fresh. Exactly, y'all. Where's her credits? Somebody says psychopaths think they are smarter and can fool everyone. Exactly. Somebody said I wouldn't leave a gnat with her. And she just got to LA? Jazita, you saying she just got to LA? I sound like Wendy. Chrisean Rock is here. Chrisean Rock is here. What? Somebody said that is not his child. What's wrong with y'all? Junior looks like Ronnie and Chrisean. He looks nothing like Blue and his kids. You don't pay attention to good. You don't pay attention to good. And Blue is right. Why should he look like a deadbeat that makes him look bad because the child needs help? And two things can be right, can be true at the same time, y'all. But he put himself in that position by claiming that Junior, nigga, you've been hollering from the rooftops. Then you'll come and be like, he ain't mine, I took a DNA test. We stuck with that. When that nigga came out and said he did that 2 years ago, whenever he did it, I was convinced then. I believed him. I've always believed him. Now he can play a good mind game. And he's a womanizer and a cheater and a low down dirty shame. But one thing is he be honest in his, when he's talking, he's honest in his ways. We may not like it, but he's honest in his ways. He may be wrong, but you cannot take away from that. A lot of time he says what's on his mind. May make you mad, may make you pissed, may be all the way wrong. He a whole lot of wrong. And I'm not saying he doesn't know how to manipulate the system. He doesn't manipulate on social media. I get that. But the shit he be telling us, he don't give a damn. He don't be caring that he's sleeping with this woman and this woman know, and it may be other things like, hey bro, are you gay? Do you like your booty hole played with? You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these women out here and him bouncing back, he don't give a flying fuck. And the truth that's coming out of his mouth, when it comes to that, oh yeah. But you have to understand, we've been manipulated by him before. Come on now. Come on. I'm trying to be optimistic. Okay, I read that. The only one I feel bad for, yeah, y'all. No, we can't tell. You do wish death on people. Yeah, I mean, the power of the tongue is the power of the tongue is very strong, you guys. Okay. I believe that, yes. That's why I say I'm deeply concerned of the tongue we need to be worried about is hers. Shit, what? Her tongue done said and cursed it and put out cursing way more than any of our tongues ever did. So if that's true, that makes me even more concerned. Because have you heard this woman talk? Did you just hear the video that I played? Do you want it? Look, let me since the power is in the tongue, girl, my tongue is the last tongue you need to be worried about. My tongue is the last tongue you need to be worried about, sisters and brothers. Because if that is true, oh my God. The things that come out her mouth, have y'all heard lately? Let's talk about the power of the tongue. Y'all think my tongue has what? I'm about to choke. Listen to this power of this tongue. Since the power of the tongue is powerful, listen to this tongue. Why don't you? Listen to this tongue. Okay? And ask me why am I.
All right, Chad.
Ask me
Where I'm at. So it's probably 3 a.m. where you at.
Ask me why I'm deeply concerned about Chrisean Jr. Let's put that theory to the test. Let's not talk about my tongue or your tongue or my uncle's tongue or my cousin's tongue. Let's talk about this tongue right here that y'all about to hear. Okay? Let's talk about this tongue. Listen to what this tongue is saying and speaking into existence. Why don't you?
I've been just worried about myself lately, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all don't see me in the mix of the drama. Cause I can't do drama right now. It's not healthy for me. And I've been doing real good, bro. I'm always doing real good. As soon as you know what I'm working on, not letting people get to me through my son. Yeah, sure. You can get a picture. And you know,
You know what she's been working on? Not letting people get to her through talking to her son. What did we just experience? Not but 1 day ago? Her going off because somebody got through to her from talking about her son. Now, mind you, the video we are watching where she's working on it is 3 months ago. How's that going for you, Miss Ma'am? How's that working for you, Miss Ma'am? She says the same thing over and over, but we never see the results. There's never any progress. We are still at square one. She has lost it on social media. Why? Because Blueface said something about her son. She still ain't got it right. Let me rewind that. Remember, mind you, this is 3 months ago. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, folks. I'm telling you. Don't fucking drink it. All right?
doing real good. As soon as you know what I'm working on, not letting people get to me through my son. I've been doing real good, bro. I'm always doing real good. As soon as you know what I'm working on, not letting people get to me through my son. I've been doing real good, bro. I'm always doing real good. As soon as you know what I'm working on, not letting people get to me through my son. Yeah, sure. You can get a picture. And you know, I've seen this all happen before, bro. I'm telling you, when a person think they're gonna get over on me through my son for clicks and views, bro. You get me? That's crazy. When they kept dropping your name in my 20v1 or whatever, I kept P. Like they asked me like, what inspired you to do music? I looked down, start thinking like, I said Blueface. I didn't think about, oh, we beef right now. We we're not cool right now. I kept it G. He the only reason why I'm doing music. You feel me? Now I do gospel, you know, that's different now, but he the reason why I started that lane. For real. That's what inspired me. Him. Cool. Kept it G, bro. They didn't even ask about me. You went out your way to say some goofy shit. You tell her, I'm not even gonna disrespect that girl. But you tell a girl she looked like our son. I'm at the airport, y'all. Then you got try to say Junior. What happened to his real nickname? You call him Sonny. You don't call him Junior. Because he's not a junior no more. You put his last name back from to Malone to I ain't gonna hold you. I'm changing my son name back to Malone. He don't deserve my son name ain't Porter no more, bro. You know how disrespectful you are? To tell some female she look like our kid, that's why you gonna say no and move on. Then you look at the female, she like ate up. Like I don't get it though. I'm tagging something too. You did with this Shay Frost. A girl talk about a DNA test. She was like, "That's my son. Why you ask that stupid ass question? You straight checked her. You straight checked her."
This is not good because she is allowing somebody to dictate and manipulate and really shape her actions and what she does. You're giving that power to someone else. Her reactions are dangerous, you guys. And it's all over a man talking out the side of his neck and telling you he don't want to F with you no more. Now, I'm not saying he didn't do her wrong. We just was talking about how he was doing the bear wrong. And this just started. She just started. Like, I think he does every woman wrong that he deals with, if you ask me. But does that make her right because he does her wrong? Two things can be true at the same time. She can be rotten to the core and he can do her wrong at the same time. One doesn't cancel out the other. All you got left, girl, is boxing and bullshit. So go dust off that surfboard because you're going to need it. Because you're going to have to ride more than the waves in the ocean. You're going to have to ride the wave of regret, of shame, of lies, of deceit. Self-made humiliation rituals that you put yourself through because you let the actions and words of others shape your behavior, your reactions, how you think. You're weak. That's a weak-minded individual. And this is why I am deeply concerned about Junior. Holla if you hear me. Check me if you don't. But talk to me nice. You going through it. And she thought that the facade and the charade was going to last forever. There ain't that much loyalty and fakeness in the world, sis. We are looking at demons calling out demons. Because Blueface has his own cross to bear. He got his own demons he got to deal with. We not handing out no angel wings over here, sister. Everybody loses. And this is why I'm deeply concerned about Junior. You know who really loses? Junior. You know the only one we care about? Junior. Because this one, she puts herself before any and everybody, including Junior, in my opinion. And we are sick of it. We've been sick of it. It's sickening. It really is. It's sickening.
Then to the next bitch in a different 20v1, you didn't check nothing. You entered a chat to like disrespecting our kid. Yeah. I don't know how much disrespect I'm gonna keep taking from from his father. Be honest, bro. Real shit. I asked DDG and G Herbo for advice, cause that nigga about to lose his life. Keep playing with my son. Swear to God. And you're cyberbullying too. Swear to goodness. I don't want that nigga. What the fuck? The hell? I'm trying to figure out where could we come at a common ground without kid, without him disrespecting him just to get my attention. You get what I'm saying? That's it. That's why I'm making it to church. I gotta go to church. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around, run a car through his house, shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do. That's why I'm making it to church. I gotta go to church. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around, run a car through his house, shoot him in the face. That's what. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around, run a car through his house, shoot him in the face.
Not only does that sound mentally unstable, but let me ask you this. Does that sound like somebody who got dick down? Does that sound like a female that got dick down? I'm just asking. To me, it sounds like a female that didn't get dick down, didn't get anything that she wanted. It sounds like rejection and hurt. And you lose. The jig is up. In that moment, and it's not only the reason why I am deeply concerned about Junior, but it's also the reason why I feel like the moment happened and the jig was up when she left after those 72 hours with Blueface. Now, if there was any contact between them, I believe that it was minimal. Because to me, it's hopelessness in her words. It's desperation in her actions. Only desperation would make you fly to the airport, drag your child along, and not pack anything. Not a diaper bag, not a diaper. Do y'all remember when she said that and explained to us what she had? Yeah. Does this sound like somebody who got dick down to you?
You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around and run a car through his house. Shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do. That's how mad people keep making me about my kid, bro. It's my only son. Y'all pissing me the fuck off. Straight up. I'm just being honest, bro. Because at the end of the day, how long you gonna keep cyberbullying your kids? Yeah, she going to jail. Yeah, I am. He keep fucking with my son? I am. Yeah, she going to jail. Yeah, I am. He keep fucking with my son? I am. Yeah, she going to jail. Yeah, I am. He keep fucking with my son? I am.
Wow, wow, wow. Is that all it takes for her to lose it? Imagine her having to take care of a child with this type of demeanor, this type of attitude, this aura, this energy. Would you drop your 2.5-year-old child with her right now? Just asking. Yeah. This is what we're dealing with, y'all. How she's been treating or mistreating Junior. We've seen her chasing men, chasing dick, sucking toes, bipolar ass behavior, manic, depressant, manic. No diagnosis, just observation of behavior. Okay, let's get that right. She's up, she's down. Right? We just saw her depressed. We just saw her down in the mouth. But then she'll do some shit like this.
The only reason why I'm outside is I got a wire.
Authenticated by real humans at eBay, so I know it's real.
Yeah, the bitch got a wire. Your bitch got
Where would
bid.
I
I got
find another one
bid.
that's
I
rare?
got
I mean,
bid.
eBay has an unbelievable
God bless
archive.
Libby
but just
Flubber.
look at
His
the
motherfucking pockets
gorgeous.
because
Man, you're holding up
that
the line.
nigga looked
Millions
out.
of pre-loved finds,
Thank you, my
purchase of
boy.
dreams, backed by eBay
So
authenticity
yeah.
guarantee. eBay, things,
And
people,
congratulations to Scotty because
Coca-Cola.
I would say the
For the
gender, but
big,
I'm not that
for
weird
the
ass type
small,
of bitch.
the short,
Yeah, I
and
know
the
the
tall.
gender.
Risk-takers. For the optimists.
Hey, yo, put that on.
Pessimists. For
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I thank God for the wire. You're
Manic. Who acts like that? Who acts like that? Who's responsible for another life, let alone hers? Right. This is the perfect example to me of a Christian narc. Okay? They use Christianity and play with God as a cover. Because who acts like this and is responsible for a whole nother human being. Would you drop your child with this woman? I'm just asking. Would you drop your dog off with this woman? Mind you, what happened to her dog? This is a perfect example of somebody who uses religion mixed with instability mentally, because there has to be a remedy as to why she acts like this. And if the power is in the tongue and she allows the tongue of others to just flip life just upside down, should we be concerned about Junior? I'm asking you. Because I might be wrong. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I'm seeing something I shouldn't be seeing. Maybe you guys see something I don't see. I don't know. You guys let me know. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. What? Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Oh, hold on. I think let me see. Let me pull this up for you guys. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. Because I wanted to show you guys this, but I didn't save it. So let me see if I can look it up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can look this up. Hold on, y'all. Nine, 5. Let's see, guys, if I can look this up. Okay, so let me see if I can look this up. No, why does this do this, y'all? I was trying to look this up so I could show you. Let me see. Hold on. I apologize, you guys. Let me see. Let me see if this is it. Okay, you guys, let me go ahead and bring this up for y'all because now I can't find it. Hold on. Let me come back here and let me bring this up. Okay, you guys can see this. All right, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Y'all, hold on. Now I gotta try to find it. Now this really sucks. Let me just scroll, y'all. I'm gonna see what you guys are saying as well. And I did want to talk about Ronnie too, but I'm going to come back with that because it was just so much I wanted to say. I'm going to have to break it down in two different like lives, but let me see if I can find this right quick. I might have to come back and show y'all. Let me see, guys. Why does this always happen? I understand. There was an article, there was a post in here that I had that I was going to show you guys. It looks like I'm getting closer to it because these look a little bit familiar. But then a lot of times when you're on sites like this, they'll kind of switch it up. So hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit more and see if I can find it. Let's see. No, because this does not look familiar at all. And also, I don't really know how you look up somebody on. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so it's coming up. Hold on. Because I see this. All right. It's about to come up. And I'm going to go ahead and share this with you before I come to the chat. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and share this with you, okay? Let me make sure you guys can see this as well. Okay. All right, you guys. Take a listen to this.
Calls it manipulation. Their Christian narcissist is the scariest of all of them. They borrow the language and the tone of Jesus, but behave like Jezebel. And the Bible calls it manipulation. Therapy calls it narcissism. They don't care about doing what's right. They only care about being seen as right. They use love as leverage and control as care. They perform compassion publicly, but refuse accountability privately. They may quote scriptures about forgiveness, but never repent for the harm or extend it to others. They wear crosses, but don't carry one. That Christian narcissist doesn't seek reconciliation. They seek validation and image management. They love being needed, but not corrected. They crave attention, but avoid accountability. When you see this person, run.
Cosplay Christian, keep playing victim. Time to put the devil on your lies.
Now, if that ain't what we see every day, this should have been a hit and a half for you rabbit-ass believers, you flying monkeys, you go along to get along gangs. You suck. The truth ain't in you and your raps ain't real. Someone who claims to be the light, saved, holy, and blessed more than the rest, yet is always claiming demons constantly are after her, asking for prayer, breaking down, running to a building called church, falsely testifying, always needs to be constantly praised. I mean, damn. And this is why I'm deeply concerned about Junior. Okay? In a place where we see the pastor called Motivational Sunday, Motivational Money, always giving her a platform, you know, you don't have to run to a building to know God and have a relationship with God. You know that, right? That's why I believe some of this is for show. I honestly do.
Your sins? Did you know that going to church won't erase your sins? Many people think attendance is the cure, but it isn't. Stepping inside a building doesn't wash your soul clean. God isn't moved by how many Sundays you showed up. He looks at how you live when no one else is watching. You can raise your hands in worship, you can pray out loud and nod at every sermon, but if jealousy, pride, and anger still rule your life, then nothing has really changed. Faith is not a performance, it's a surrender. Jesus never said salvation comes from sitting in a pew. He said you will recognize his people by their fruit, and fruit is grown in the quiet choices of everyday life. It shows in how you treat your family, how you forgive, how you stay humble, how you obey when it costs you something. God doesn't want a schedule, He wants your heart. A heart that is honest, transformed, and filled with love. Faith is proven outside the church walls, in the life you live and the example you give. So tell me, are you just attending a service, or are you truly walking with God each
Chrisean today at church?
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
You let me know what you think. And this is why I'm deeply concerned about Junior. As long as the pastor puts money first, swindler. As long as they keep pushing that fake narrative without medical help from the very doctor that God has blessed their hands, we got to keep talking about it. We got to keep talking about the situation. We got a soul to save. I mean that figuratively. I don't mean that literally. This whole situation is dirty. It's icky. And it's scary. Because too many people around Junior are okay with being the bad guy. I'm tired of her promoting this ghetto ass life and this ghetto ass mindset and these twisted narratives. And this is why I am deeply concerned about Junior. Okay? Y'all let me know how you feel about the situation. Okay? I'm done. Now I know Ronnie's sister has spoke out. And there's some other things that have come out, some videos. And I will be back live, okay, to share some of that. And we can talk about that and have a conversation about that too as well. Okay. I want to thank everybody who tapped in. All right. Everybody that's in the chat. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on your notifications, folks, so y'all will know when a sister like me go live. Thank you for letting a sister roll. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for this conversation. Let me do a quick roll call and shout out to the people that are in the chat. Somebody said Chrisean is a warlock deception. I understand Ronnie's family protecting themselves, as do I. I mean, word is they don't even want a DNA test. They like, leave us alone. I don't blame them. And you guys may say, well, that could be your seed. Or maybe they don't want to deal with Chrisean. And I know that sounds harsh. Also, you have to think about a family that's grieving. The way that Ronnie lost his life and was taken away from his loved ones is very, very traumatic. Okay? They may feel like, well, if he, my loved one is gone. He's no longer here. The fight may not be in them. They may know something that we don't know. Right? They're in the heart of Baltimore. They know Chrisean. We act like they have no ties or don't know. They know Chrisean. They know Chrisean better than we know Chrisean. If anybody know Chrisean, we know that Ronnie's mama know Chrisean. Right? They may know something we don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, we're concerned about Junior. We're here for Junior. Right? And if her narrative was rooted in reality and was real and genuine, the good intent from her heart, we would see that. If it was from redemption, repentance, remorse, changing her ways, showing empathy, self-reflection, and correction, if she was seeking help, medical treatment, if she was caring, and in reality, it would be a different story. But those things are what we don't see. Those are things that are lacking and lets me know. Since she wants to use her discernment, girl, I'm using my discernment. I don't see a nurturing, truthful tongue. Not a bone in your body represents any of the positive things I just said. Remember, actions always speak louder than words. And we've been watching the clown acrobatic act for too long. Yeah. We've been watching it for too long. Ronnie had the same problem Blue did with Krusty, being disrespectful to his mom and family. Yes. Only God can save Junior. Exactly. This is so true. This is so true, y'all. We cannot fix Chrisean. We cannot save Junior. I know it sounds hopeless. I know it sounds sad, but only God can save Junior. Okay? Prayers for Junior. I think he has a lot of folks behind him. It's in the prayer, you guys. I hope they find who unalived Ronnie. I bet the circus was involved for sure. Yeah. She knows exactly what she's doing. She just thinks everyone is a fool. Exactly. Ronnie was on his own when he was alive. Nobody had his back when the internet was trolling him. Not one person. Blue brought Ronnie up. OMG, y'all ass delusional about hating her as the Dockards are about loving her. What does that mean, Dockards? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what Dockards are. We need to join in prayer. Yes, we do. Get justice for Ronnie. At least Ronnie's family, yes, can do. Yeah. Ronnie's family needs to be quiet. Let Ronnie's case get solved. I would really like for his case to get solved. I really would. Okay. Thank you, Bonet. Shout out. Let me give a roll call. Thank you, y'all. Let me see. Butterfly Love. What is that? History Me. Common Sense. GG77. Butterfly Love. What is that? Angus. Angus. Thank you. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Anybody? Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Miss Lolly in the building. Thank you so much for tapping in. Red Rose, how are you? Good to see you. Let me see. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Moody Mystery. I may not catch everybody, you guys. I just like to kind of go through Pincy Lola. Y'all bless. Thank you so much to all my mods, my members, all the newbies that are here. Welcome, welcome. Kita Girl, good to see you. Jazita Velez, thank you for coming through. Thank you guys for your POBs. Lori, the Roma Africana, Coco G Show, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, the Coco G Show. Always a pleasure, you guys. All right, I will see you guys on the next live, all right? And thanks for tapping in, you guys. Until next time, America.
We're not gonna. You need people like me. You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy here. There's a bad guy coming through. Better get out of his way.